This is an investment, and I realized that from day one with the time and energy that they put into the instruction, into the food, into the staff, how they take care of the staff, and how that translates to them taking care of us in the lineup. It's an investment, but I get tenfold on my return.
I'm really grateful for this experience and the amazing coaching and the rapport I built. If anything, I'm kind of sad to leave my coaches a little bit.
I learned how to surf in Los Angeles about 20 years ago, and have always wanted to get better at it. And this was a really great week to learn a lot, and so I've had a great time.
Some friends at home who are kind of scientists who'd been on Surf Simply, and they were like, this is awesome, it's really technical, they explain exactly how the wave dynamics work and how the surfing dynamic works, and that sounded perfect for the kind of sort of instruction that I was interested in.
So my first time surfing was our very first date back in 1997.
She got a fat lip and I got sucked out in a rip for about an hour.
And since then, I've been surfing very, very badly. So I've been pretty frustrated for the past 22 years.
Yeah, so we found out about this place, and that's when I started researching it online, and I started getting, really excited to be able to improve my surfing. I've been surfing a really long time.
I got into surfing because of him, and he's been to Surf Simply 2 other times. This was my first time. I knew that coming here would massively up-level my surfing, which it did.
I've learned a lot. I've grown a lot as a surfer. I've dropped in on some pretty big waves, but I also have some really bad habits, and it's always great to spend time with really sharp people who can really deconstruct those habits.
Breaking the key components to surfing down into understandable and manageable components allowed me to really understand what I was doing good and what I was doing wrong, and allowed me an opportunity to improve myself.
Go down into every fundamental about hand placement, foot placement, head placement, where you're looking, and every time I had a question, they had an answer, and it's a lot of information, but super encouraging.
Seeing yourself on video constantly every day and being able to learn not just what you're doing wrong with the coaches, but also learn how to identify what you need to do to improve is a huge, huge benefit.
Most of us, I think, are at a point in our lives where we are good at what we do for a living, and then we come here and we're not so good at this. So it's really nice to be able to be with coaches who totally get that and know how to meet you where you're at and give you confidence and inspire you to be better.
I worked with Derek this week. He knows how to be serious when I'm maybe trying to goof off as a way to get out of doing the hard work. And he also knows how to have fun and how to help you through some frustration.
I worked with Jordan and with Tommy. They weren't just telling me to do something because they wanted me to. They were telling me because it actually makes me better at what I want to learn how to do.
Jessie was just so in tune. She said, I found the hidden gem that's been hiding for you. And it was my foot placement. it was just kind of mind-blowing.
So my coaches were Will and Marlon, and it was awesome to have both of them and get just a lot of attention and get different perspectives. And yeah, they were both rock stars. I had a lot of fun.
The biggest highlight is really learning how to better do a angled takeoff, so I can get into waves that otherwise I would have been just shooting down the front of it and wiping out at the bottom.
Final sunset surf of the week, which was pretty awesome. Beautiful scenery, the waves cooperated, a beer in the beach, you know, but as good as it gets.
That I could see her catching a wave, that I could be out the back and look at her trimming down the line, smiling, and that made my experience.
One of the things I wanted to get out of this week is like to go hang with him, because half the time I'm like, oh man, I'm intimidated. I'll just hang out and do drills in the whitewater today. And now I feel like, oh, I can actually like go out the back and surf with him now.
It's a pretty grueling week. You know, it's a lot more than I would usually surf, but you know, there's a hot tub, there's stretching classes, there's 2 massages a week.
Oh man, without the massage and Andre's stretch classes, Andre's amazing with the stretching. I don't know if I could have handled 2 sessions a day, to be honest.
The Surf Simply compound is amazing. It's a wonderful big group dining room where everybody has their meals. All the rooms are wonderfully appointed and comfortable, and the architecture is beautiful.
Being a short walk from the beach makes it very easy to go out, work on something, come back quickly and do a little bit of whiteboarding. If you want to go out again on your own, you have the opportunity to do that.
The highlight of my week is just getting a chance to spend so much time in the water with a bunch of really great people. I met folks literally in my group were from all over the world, and folks that I probably wouldn't have ever come into contact if I hadn't been here.
Having a good mix of surfers working on different things, out in the water, friendly, laughing, joking with each other, encouraging each other, it really, really helps make for a phenomenal experience.
This is the place to go. I mean, they have broken it down in a way that not only helps the beginning surfer figure out what they want to do, but has really helped the advanced surfers become better.
I mean, if you're interested in kind of really increasing your understanding or moving your surfing forward, there is the real focus on that through the week. But alongside that, it's just a great place to be for a week.
I knew that I wasn't coming here to relax. I knew that I was coming here to work on my surfing, and they definitely have every day is packed with activities that help you reach your goals.
It's like going to the coolest school you could possibly imagine. It's a lot of work, but it's very satisfying work.
As a fairly serious foodie, the dinners in the Surf Simply Resort have been pretty fantastic and really interesting. Kind of local ingredients, different to what I've had in restaurants before. So that was definitely a highlight.
Danny's a great chef. Always something different. Super flavorful. I love the juices that he makes. Every lunch I was like, oh, what's the juice today?
So I'm a photographer, and I'd have to keep my camera down here because every dish was a piece of artwork.
Through the week, I think I've definitely improved my technique and kind of upped my wave count. More importantly for me, I think I've got a kind of solid foundational knowledge that I can take back home.
I like to surf bigger waves, and I'm not thinking about all the fundamentals of when to do a bottom turn, how to trim, how to generate speed, where to hit the target on the wave. And that's what I was really excited about coming here, and all of my hopes and aspirations of coming here have been fulfilled.
So I feel great about it. I'm excited. Wish I could come back next week, but I can't.
I was actually telling him last night when we were laying in bed, I was like, I don't want to leave.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Hopefully. We'll be on the wait list.
Yeah.